The triple curve shows three different curves that are all one integrated function. You have a financial aggregates curve, the top curve, which shows the increase in the level of derivatives and stocks and bonds and other financial instruments. You have the second curve, which is the monetary aggregates curve, which shows the amount of money in the global financial system. The amount of money tends to rise in lockstep with the financial aggregates in the early phase, because the more the aggregates grow, the more money you need to settle the transactions and things like that. And then the lower curve shows the state of the physical economy. And you will see that the lower curve is always falling. And it is actually the lower curve that's the important curve, because that is the curve which reflects the real economy upon which we all depend for our survival. So the main thing about the triple curve is that while the financial aggregates go up and the money goes up, the physical economy is always declining, because it is all the financial speculation which is drawing money that should be put into the physical economy out of it into speculation. So we have seen, and this curve covers essentially the period from 1968 to date. And during this period, there has been a continuous escalating, an accelerating decline in the physical economy. Now, along about 2001, what you have is you have a crossover where the rate of increase of monetary aggregates goes ahead of the rate of increase of the financial aggregates, which is you're pumping more money into the system to keep it afloat. You're pumping money in at a faster rate. This is the beginnings of hyperinflation. And under hyperinflation, essentially what is happening is that the money is losing its value at an increasing rate. And so therefore you have to pump more money in to get the same effect. So you have the monetary aggregates curve increasing and going above the financial aggregates curve. This is the beginnings of hyperinflation. This is when the system begins to break down. Okay. Then in mid-2007, in July 2007, you have the collapse of the financial system itself. It disintegrates. And you can see this by the way in which the financial aggregates stop growing and start to decline. So what you have from that point on is you have a savage deflation of financial assets. And in order to try to patch the hole that causes, you have an accelerating injection through the bailout of money, which means that you have both deflation and monetary hyperinflation at the same time. And this is what causes the system to blow completely apart. And you'll notice that the lower curve, the physical economic curve, continues to decline, accelerates its decline during this period. And you can see this in the lost jobs, the bankruptcies, the collapse of sector after sector, that the physical economy is collapsing, and that means the doom of the United States unless we reverse it. So this curve should be seen as one function. These are not three separate things. And this shows you why this bailout cannot work, why the system is dead, why it must be replaced. There is no fix for this kind of a problem. This system is gone. This is the Anglo-Dutch monetary system has disintegrated, and it will not be back, and we need to replace it with a credit system, an American-style Hamiltonian credit system. Otherwise, it's going to continue to disintegrate, and the world itself will break apart.